Hey everybody, today I have a question. Do you think that the world will be habitable in 2050? In my own opinion, I think yes. But also, I think that life is going to become more difficult in some regions due to the weather, and even more than what is happening now. I think it's going to get really, really bad. And I think that this is going to be worse and worse and worse because with the forest fires and things like that going on right now in Canada, and we've had many of these, and I think that's going to increase. And hopefully I'm wrong. This is what I think and expect for the year 2050. Rising temperatures and more frequent heat waves. Also, increased flooding in certain areas. I've noticed even in my own town that there's more flooding going on here, and I live in the Midwest. And I think this flooding in the coastal regions and other places may be because of, the increase in the ocean, you know. So I also feel that, more and more heat waves, especially, and more intense droughts and wildfires in other areas and changes in agriculture and water availability in some parts of the world might become a problem. But in my own opinion, there could also be continued advances in technology and renewable energy. And that's what I'm hoping for, and climate adaptation that can help reduce many of those impacts. Hopefully, all this can take place. Also, I don't think that the entire planet's going to be uninhabitable by 2050. We'll continue living, working, and raising families around the world. But I do believe also, sorry, my phone froze. Um, I also think that, people are going to relocate and adapt. And another thing that I want to talk about is all the fruit and vegetable contamination that seems to be going on right now. And they say that they don't know where it's happening from. Um, Maybe I shouldn't say this here, but I'm going to anyway. If they find out where people are defecating at, where they're working in the fields, because in my personal opinions, that's a lot of what's going on, or look for contaminated water supply, maybe, I think they can get to the bottom of it all. And this might sound stupid, but maybe they need to start putting porta potties out by the fields. I don't know. I just don't understand, how they don't know. Sorry, feral cats on my lap right now. I just don't understand how they don't know, how, it's happening. Or I think they do know how it's happening. They just don't know, where. And I don't understand where they don't know where. But anyway, another thing I would like to say is that, maybe we need to replace humans with only machines working in the fields. And I know some people may disagree with me, but it might be healthier for our food supply. And it's seeming to me, too, that sometimes certain things are either being done on purpose or that a lot of people really are acting stupid because the water, air, and food seems to be getting more contaminated. And it seems like here lately, there's just been a lot more of this going on. The poisoning of the earth and the poisoning of people and making people sick. And until people learn how to properly live on this planet, all of this will continue. And I know I'm ranting and everything, but I felt that this all needed to be said today. Comment below and if you disagree.